Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, December 15th. And boy, oh boy, there's one for the ages. I don't understand it. We traded 9 wide, right? The market did kind of what we thought it would do prior to the Fed. We traded inside yesterday's range. Russell actually took out last week's low again. They had an inside week down. And then obviously ends with an outside day up. Triple Qs also was inside yesterday's range before it exploded. We all go out with price probes. We all go out with a trend day up. But here's the bigger question. What in the world's going on? Okay? We knew they weren't going to raise rates, but they're doubling the taper from 15 to 30 billion. They announced 3 rate hikes in 22, 3 in 23, and this market rips $10 to the upside. I mean, at what point does it become a case of, okay, what am I missing here? I really don't know what I'm missing. Okay, first of all, I don't think they have a clue as far as how to rein in this inflation, and they were starting to get hawkish over the last month. Remember, this is a Fed that says 3 months ago we had no inflation. Then they went to transitory. Then they went to, okay, we're going to raise rates 3 times in 22, 3 in 23. And we're $2 off the all-time high. So I don't understand what the market's missing here. Or I don't understand what I'm missing here. But obviously I am. I had a good day today early. I got myself in trouble in M period, worked myself out of it to basically break even. We only have 4 or 5 destinations to the upside. So, I mean, the day started off, I did a trade basically in the first 5 time frames and did very well. I took a long in A period against the overnight low, the 460 calls, did well on that. Took a long in B period when we had no tempo to the downside below A on the 460 calls, did well. Shorted C period, the 464s against the 144 moving average, just a quick one. I mean, these are all just small, quick plays. D period, I faded the edge before we made a new low. Bought 460 calls, went back up. And the same thing in E period. We took out the day's low, got nothing for its efforts, went back up. I did that 3 times in E. So I did really well. Nothing huge, but it all added up. And then, for those of you who know me, again, I rarely trade come 2 o'clock on Fed Day. Why would I? It's absolute emotional trading. Look what J period did. Look what K, L. Well, when M started going up, L started really ripping. I was like, well, now we're getting to a visual level. We had that wide POC at 467.92 from the 13th. We had the afternoon rally high at 468.63. So I actually started a small put play there and got myself in trouble. It was the 470s. Now, I wasn't big at any stretch, but this thing was ripping. So no matter how big I was, I still was out. And then finally in M period, when we went up, not late in M period, it was early in M when we went up, took a much bigger play, and M poured back in. And believe it or not, I was out like $2,400, $2,500. I ended up making $26. More than happy. If I had held them another 5 minutes, I would have probably made $2,500 or even more because that's how much more it came in. But then it reversed and ripped right back up. So I am more than happy breaking even on that trade. And I ended up having a decent day. As far as destinations, upside, there's only 5. 470.86, today's high. 470.90, weekly high, balance high. Remember what we talked about yesterday. If we get back and take out yesterday's high, we're going to get back into the 5-day balance. Now, I didn't expect to go trade to the top of the 5-day balance in 3 time frames. That I didn't expect. 472.40 afternoon rally high from November 22nd and 473.54 monthly high, all-time high from the 22nd. For the downside, we have L's high, 469.68 price probe. Then we have single prints. They were one of the largest set I had ever seen when they first started. They're still large, 468.11. They get filled at 465.88, so $2.23. Then our POC. Now, this is something not to ignore. We are 9 wide at F's high. I told the room we could go up $1,000. That point of control is not going to move. 462.11. So that is definitely something to be aware of. If we fail at this balance high and don't get through, we'll get that pop at some point. And then today's low of 460.74. So we made the low of the day in J, and in M period we traded 470.86. So we went up $10.02, my friends, in 2 hours. Amazing. It's utterly amazing. And then on the chart, some stunning. This is, it's awesome to watch, but it's absolutely mind-boggling, the emotional trading. We're in balance in all 3 time frames. Here's the weekly. So we didn't get last week's high yet. If we get last week's high, I want to see us get the all-time high by the end of the week or whatever to say it's up instead of still balanced. Don't forget, we have ex-dividend tomorrow night, so we're going to have to shave $1.43 off the price, which might affect what it looks like on the chart. Now here's the daily. We went into this in detail last night, right? We closed right here in the middle yesterday. I said if the market likes what the Fed hears, we'll take out today's high and get into the 5-day balance. If the market doesn't like what the Fed says, we'll take out yesterday's low and go test the 50 and get into this 3-day balance. Well, for goodness sakes, obviously the market liked what the Fed had to say. Not only did we get into the 5-day balance, we got 4 cents from getting to the top of it. So tomorrow, balance rules are going to be huge at the top here if we open around here. Again, we knew what the market wanted to do on either scenario, but not a shot did I expect it to take the entire balance out in 4 time frames. Welcome to the world of machine trading. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. We had a great time in the trading room today, educating and leading everybody along through this incredible day we had today. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.